Alright guys, so as promised, I'm going to do a little review on these Patagonia straight fit jeans. So I've had them for about a month or so now, and I was kind of wanted to compare the Origin Maverick jeans and these ones. So the Origin Maverick are kind of like the work or heavy duty jeans that Origin makes, and I thought it would be a pretty good choice, or at least option, that I wanted to give them a try, because I kind of believe in what Origin is doing. I think it's great. But I ordered them and I didn't really like them that much. I think the fit was weird. There are a few little nitpicky things that, I mean, when you spend I don't know, whatever it was, over $100 on jeans, you kind of want them to be great, you know. So they were a little too long. I'm always a 30 length, and these things were just too long, where when I wasn't wearing boots or shoes and I'm just wearing socks around the house or whatever, you have to roll up the bottoms, which is, you know, annoying a little bit. You gotta like roll them up so you don't drag them and, you know, fray the bottoms. There are a few other things, like I said, little nitpicky things, like with the Origin Mavericks, that like just the stitching on them was not real clean. There were parts of little areas like this part here that were just like kind of smashed together. I'm trying to think of the right word, but it was not clean. Like, to me, that's a pretty clean stitch. It just kind of looked like whoever stitched them up just kind of did whatever they felt like doing. It was kind of just a ramble of all different directions of stitches. There were also kind of loose threads all over those Origin jeans. Things like that. I mean, I hate to be nitpicky, but, and again, I appreciate what they're trying to do, and I'm sure they'll fix this stuff. I mean, they're still pretty new to the game. All right, anyway, so I'll get back to this, the Patagonia straight fit jeans. These are, I always wear a 34 waist and a 30 length. Literally everything. So I ordered those first, and they were too tight on my waist. After that, I went through the reviews and found that was very common. Most people said to just size up 1 inch on your waist because they run small. So I got a 35, returned them, got these 35 waist and the short. So at Patagonia, with these jeans, they just do pretty sure they either do long or short with the length, which I kind of love that. Keep it simple. I mean, most men are either, you know, the variation of leg lengths are not very, I don't think there's a whole ton of variation there. I mean, and an inch here, inch there is pretty easily dealt with length. But anyways, so these are short, and they fit me perfectly. So these are 35 waist, 35 waist short length, and I'm always a 30 length and everything else. So I'm about 5'9" and 175, 180 pounds. So these don't drag, or the drag is minimal when you're not wearing shoes or boots or slippers or something and you're just around the house. So I don't have to like roll them up. They fit great all around. With a pair of boots or shoes or any footwear, really, the cut of these, it really just fits around footwear great. Unlike the Origins. The Origins were really wide at the bottoms here, so they kind of covered your boots, you know, and bunched up a little bit down here, because like I said, they ran very long. I mean, if I had them, if I was gonna keep them, I would have to tailor them and have them take at least probably an inch, maybe, but I would say 2 inches off to make them fit right. So they run very long. But these, yeah, the short length of these is perfect for me. I love to wear boots, and they just look great with boots, or running shoes, or casual, like hiking shoes, whatever you're wearing. The fit around shoes is great. I don't know if you're like me, you've had pants that just don't look good with your boots or whatever you're wearing, and it's annoying. That does not happen with these. The quality, or not quality, but the craftsmanship, like always, from Patagonia is amazing, I would say, with these. I mean, it's clean, the stitching's great. Actually, the thickness of the denim here, after looking at the website, if I'm correct on this, I may not be, but if I remember correctly, these are actually a little bit thicker. The denim on these are a little thicker than the Origin Mavericks, which are, again, the Origin's work or heavy duty line. So these are very thick. They're robust, but they're not too thick, you know. They're comfortable, but they're tough. And they have a little bit of stretch, not like the Mavericks. I think it's about 1% spandex or elastine or whatever they call it, but just enough, you know. These were, I believe, $129 or maybe $119 from the website. So they're not cheap, but when I buy something, you know, I just like to do it once and get the right thing. I only have one of these, and I only want to have really one pair of good jeans. I don't think you need more. I wash these once every week or two, you know, unless I'm doing something where they get real dirty, but they just kind of loosen up, and they feel and fit great. So I would recommend these if you're looking for a good pair of jeans. And of course, Patagonia, as always, they have their ironclad warranty. So, you know, if something's doesn't go right, something comes apart, whatever, if you have a problem, they'll take care of it forever, for the life of the product. So not many companies offer that, and I have gone through their return or warranty process before, and it is very easy. You just call them, and someone picks up the phone, and you just talk to them, and they hardly ask questions. They just send you a shipping label and then ship out a replacement for you. So great customer service. So, you know, Patagonia, again, I would say they knocked it out of the park with these. They're not cheap, but, you know, not most things that are good are not cheap. So hit me up on the comments if you have questions. Happy to answer them, but have a great day.